I don't know about you, but there are a few things that can either make or break my day. For example, if I don't meditate, then I'll probably have an attitude for the majority of the day. If I don't eat breakfast, then I probably won't eat at all. That's not a very good habit. So in today's video, let's talk about my 5 daily creative necessities. Let's go. What's up, y'all? It's Lynsey Weatherspoon, and thank you so much for coming back to my channel, where we talk about how to improve your photography business, tools of the trade, and how to grow in your craft. If you're new to this space, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. So before you get settled, just know that this video has nothing to do with gear. You know, I'm sorry, but it ain't that type of show today. You have enough videos like that in your feed, and we're constantly being bombarded about what type of lens to use, what type of camera to use. But today we're talking about things that you could use to be more creative and more productive. When I'm not shooting, I'm usually behind my desk, editing, sending invoices, sending emails, you know, the boring stuff, but the things that need to be done. But there are a few things that I do to ensure that I have a creative and productive day. So I want to tell you about those 5 things that are necessary in order for me to stay focused, to stay creative, to stay productive. So let's roll them off. No day for me is complete without a refreshing cup of tea. I start my mornings off with a little bit of meditation. Then I'll make some tea, sit at my desk, answer a few emails, send some invoices, just handle the business of the day. And when I have my tea, I feel like I've actually started the day off right. It gives me a burst of energy. I really like Trader Joe's black tea with a little bit of vanilla creamer and lots of honey. Yeah, it's too much sugar, but yo, it keeps the party going. Google Docs has been a lifesaver for me. I mean, who doesn't like opening up a fresh new document just to let those ideas flow out of your head? It syncs across all platforms and it's super useful when I'm on the go or when I need to get those ideas out about personal projects or creative ideas or notes that clients are giving me on the fly. It's also super helpful when I'm collaborating with my team. It keeps us all on task, and we also make sure that those goals that we write down in Google Docs are attainable. When I'm not in front of a computer, I'll usually put pen to paper. And that's why every morning, I often started off with writing in my Moleskine notebooks. I really love these things. I have so many of them with notes from when I first started my career until now. I treasure writing things down, and plus it allows me to commit it to memory. When I tell you these are my favorite notebooks, I carry at least 2 to 3 with me all of the time. The Cahiers notebook, fresh pages. I'll probably write in this right after the video. I can take this notebook anywhere. It can fit in my pocket. It can fit in a small camera bag. I have a few of them in the car. So if I need to jot down a number, I have the notebook. If I need to jot down an idea, I have this notebook. It's just really handy to have in any certain situation. I also like to have them in my larger camera bag during photo shoots. Get you some notebooks. Don't always commit your life to being digital. Be old school. Be old school like me, because if you haven't noticed, I'm not with the times. If I'm looking for some new inspiration, fresh work, then that's when I'll spend a little bit of time. Lying is probably about 45 minutes to an hour. I usually spend a little bit of time on Instagram, and I could scroll on that app all of the time. I love seeing, fresh work. I love seeing what people are creating. I typically use Instagram just to see what some of my photography friends are doing, get some inspiration. I love Instagram stories. If you're not following me, go right there. I'm constantly amazed by the amount of talent that is in the world. So looking at Instagram only fuels the fire and makes me want to be a better artist. I didn't know how much of a difference my life would change until I bought an Apple Watch. When I don't want my iPhone to get in the way, that's when my Apple Watch comes in handy. It allows me to receive notifications like my text messages. But one helpful notification that I get is to stand up. I'm always sitting behind my computer and I get lost in my work. That goes back to me not eating and just really being involved in my creative process. So honestly, and I think it happens to the best of us, we don't think to stand up and get moving. So having my watch to vibrate on my arm to kindly remind me to stand up has been super beneficial to me. Plus, if I'm shooting, I can't hold my phone and a camera at the same time. So it's good to have this as a tool to stay in touch, stay posted on what's happening, text messages, emails, whatever the case. Apple Watch has really helped me stay productive and remain creative. So what tools do you use to remain creative and productive in your day? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to read them. Who knows, I may actually use some of your suggestions. Like this video if it's your thing, send some love, and please, please, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And as always, folks, keep shooting.